Pilgrims of the world, please welcome His Holiness Pope Benedict XVI to Barangaroo, Sydney, Australia.
Benedict XVI made a triumphant maritime arrival at Barangaroo, where nearly 150,000 pilgrims from around the world gave him a rock star's welcome, where each of them greeted him in their own way. The Pope acknowledged the great distances that he and many others had to travel to be in Sydney.
For some of us, it might seem like we have come to the end of the world. For people of your age, however, any flight is an exciting prospect. But for me, this one was somewhat daunting.
The Pope thanked Australians for their efforts at integrating the aborigine population. He also encouraged young people to take care of the planet and not let themselves fall under the influence of people who present alcohol, drugs, violence, or social degradation as forms of entertainment.
Life is not just a succession of events or experiences, helpful so many of them are. It is a search for the true, the good, and the beautiful. It is to this end we make our choices. To not be fooled by those who see you as just another consumer in a market of indifferentiated possibilities, where choice itself becomes the good, novelty absorbs beauty, and subjective experience displaces truth.
It was a profound speech in which the Pope spoke of values like nonviolence, sustainable development, justice, peace, and the environment. He says that these are not understood if the inherent dignity of every human life, from conception until death, is not recognized.
Do we recognize that the innate dignity of every individual rests on his or her deepest identity as image of the creature, and therefore that human rights are universal, based on the natural law and not something dependent upon negotiation or patronage, let alone compromise? And so we are led to reflect on what place the poor and the elderly, immigrants and the voiceless have in our societies.
He also spoke out against abortion, comparing it to a form of domestic violence.
How can it be that domestic violence torments so many mothers and children? How can it be that the most wondrous and sacred human space, the womb, has become a place of unutterable violence?
After the event, Benedict XVI passed by the famous Sydney Opera House and made his way through downtown, where thousands of people lined up along the route to get a glimpse of him, not on a boat this time, but in the Pope-mobile.